Many people fall at the first hurdle when getting started in sales. The first hurdle being just actually landing a role and being able to work underneath somebody. So it's key that you're going to land your role. A lot of you will be starting literally from ground zero, and this is going to be the first appointment setting role, the first closing role, the first sales online role that you're going to land. So we need to make sure you actually land it quick and you can start working and making money and improving in sales, because you can just get disheartened. You can just lose your motivation if you don't just quickly land the role and start making this happen. You need to be doing as much outreach as you physically can. And I'm going to show you in just a minute what outreach actually is. And this is the message that you're going to send to potential employers of yours. Okay. So I'm going to run through exactly what to do right now. And you're going to be sending minimum 20 messages a day to new offer owners, to new potential employers. But the more that you can do, the better. Chances are, if I've let you in, if I've accepted you into Built by Bolo, you're a hungry dog. So I have no doubt that a lot of you will do more than 20 messages a day, but that is going to be the minimum. That's the KPI, 20 messages a day. You should at least get 2-3 replies and then be able to book an interview. If you start anything, you're actually going to make your Loom video, which I'm going to show you here now. You can watch the example of the video in your own time. But this is a Loom video example you can send to companies and influencers you want to work for. It's just me talking about my experience, talking about why I'm a good fit for the role and why I'm applying. Everyone is going to be different. You obviously can't lie in your Loom video, but I've given you the example so you can just model your Loom video off mine. And I've spoken about myself as if I was a beginner to make it easy for you guys. So that's the first thing you need to do. You need to create your Loom video in the Make Money Online niche, because that is the offers that you're going to be applying for. But you can also make a Loom video in the fitness niche. But watch that video. That's the example. You can find it right underneath the tab that you've clicked on here. Create that video. That's the first step. Once your video is created, we're going to come back across here, paste this. Sorry, copy this. So the first thing you're going to do, or no, don't copy this part of it. The first thing you're going to do is copy this, okay? I'm about to blast my way into high ticket sales. I need a strong offer to lock in on. Grabs the attention straight away. It's not, can I have a job? Or you're basically saying, look, I'm going to make my way in high ticket sales no matter what. So I want you to be the vehicle, okay? I'll do inbound, outbound, DMs, calls, whatever's needed. I have the energy that needs to be put to use right now. I'll listen and learn any script you give me. I'll even build my own script for your offer if you need me to. Don't worry, I'll help you build a script if you need to. I don't think they're going to ask you to build your own script if they're bringing you on as an appointment setter, but you're just showing your eagerness. And then attached my Loom, so you can see I'm actually competent and not just saying that, because anybody can send a message in a DM and craft a cool message, but having your energy come across on a video is very, very different to just a message. If you can plug me on your offer or refer me to anyone you know that needs a hungry dog, I won't be stopped. So that's a little bit, I don't know, it's tiny tad bit cringe, but if I received that video, I'd be like, oh, fair enough. Okay. Like, it's a little cringe, but I will refer him to somebody. And that's another thing. Like, you definitely want to add in if you know anybody, because then if they actually read the words, they're going to think about their friend who was looking for an appointment setter. They're going to think about, somebody else that they want to help out. And friends, network of offer owners, that's also going to be our actual outreach strategy, which I'm about to jump onto now. So I'm going to show you an example on Twitter, and I'm going to show you an example on Instagram of where to find these offer owners and how to actually do outreach to them. So basically who to send these messages to. This is what I was doing daily when I was starting out, and I was actually posting on Twitter talking about how I was doing this. So before I even had a sales role, I was talking about online sales because I was doing outreach and trying to, again, I was sending these messages to the offer owners, and I was literally talking about that on Twitter. But the first place we're going to start out is actually my Twitter account. Now, it doesn't have to specifically be my Twitter account. It can be any person that you know is in the online space, but most of you guys are going to know me. Obviously, I hope you know me if you're in Built by Bolo. So we're going to start here. So this is what you're going to be doing, and you're going to find 20 people a day minimum to send the message to. So you grab the message from the school community with your Loom attached, and literally all you're going to do is go into my following list. So you're going to go into my following list and find every single person that you can, that you can, that's in sales. So for example, this first guy, Johnny Mao, he's actually a killer. I've seen him on Instagram doing Instagram reels, and very, very good closer. Look at his bio. millions closed, train and manage the best reps in info. So he trains and manages the best reps in info. You are a rep. You're literally going to go to Johnny Mao's DM. You're going to draft the message. Okay, I'm about to blast my way into high ticket sales. Need a strong offer to lock in on. I'll do inbound, outbound, DMs, whatever is needed. We might actually make this message a bit smaller, but just make sure to check the school community before you start blasting out messages in case I've changed the messaging a little bit. And also you can change up the messaging a small bit and text me about it if you do. But this is a solid message. Like I've drafted it out. You're gonna literally send him that message, okay? And when it's where it says Loom link here, just make sure that you actually attach your Loom link. Bang, send him that message. That's it, okay? We're gonna come back to my following real quick. So send that. Bang, that's sent. Okay, now let's jump on to the next guy. Now, I don't recommend sending him that message, this guy, because I actually close for Daniel Bitton. I run his offer. You can try send it if you want to, but he's probably not going to answer. Also, like, don't take this literally. Like, don't actually text Johnny Mao. I'm just giving you an example. But like, yeah, so everybody that's in sales, Logan, for example, this guy, Logan, he has sales in his bio, sales info. Text him that message. You might as well. He might know somebody that's taking on an offer owner. Literally everybody that's in sales or everybody in the online space, like for example, if you text Orangey, he's probably not going to reply, right? Like he has 300K followers and he's not too open about his info, right? But Aaron, for example, a closer I kind of work alongside, high ticket wizard, right? Ecom public relationship. Like I would just text him. I would literally text everybody that you can possibly find that's in this kind of network, right? And so you can go through my whole thing. Anyone that's in sales, text them. Okay, so even at the bottom here, sales team leader, closer, I scale sales teams. Yeah, like you can text all these people and just make sure to make it clear you're looking for a role. You're not looking for help. You're not looking for mentorship because I'm already mentoring you. So you don't need to. Now, once you've exhausted my following list, because there's only, about 60 people, next thing you're going to do is this. Okay. I'm going to show you here. Okay. So let's go. Let's find somebody good. Okay. Kurt, for example. You see this guy speaking about sales. You see this guy, so he runs a sales info product. When you've exhausted my following list, go into somebody else's, and then you're going to do the exact same thing. So this guy's in sales, right? Message him the same thing. Just keep going, right? The most people you see with sales in their bio, just literally message them and see if there's an appointment setting opportunity open. Again, minimum amount of messages you're going to send is 20. I should honestly up that to maybe 50 because it really won't take a long time. But if you send 50 messages a day, 7 days a week, 350 messages, of course somebody is going to get back to you. Of course somebody is at least going to give you an interview or the time of day. And the offer that you land at the very beginning isn't even hugely important, just because we need to just get you doing something. We need to get you selling. We need to get you in a position where you can actually make some money, and then we can improve from there and we can get on a better offer. Most importantly though, with my method of posting on social media and climbing up the ranks like that with getting better offers, you just need some sort of offer to work on so you can at least document what you're doing and you can at least document your progress. Again, like this isn't going to land you a 10K a month role. You're going to do that with network and with your personal brand after you've landed an initial role. But this is going to get your foot in the door and it's going to get you to, again, land the first one. So just methodically go through my following list. You don't even need to start with mine. Maybe you can go through my following list, find somebody in sales and start with their following list. That's probably the best route to go, because any offer owners that I'll be following are quite high level. They're not really looking for appointment setters. But you can start with my following list if you want to. You're a free person. You can even text them and say that I'm mentoring you if you so please. But that's what you're going to do. So you're going to methodically go through until you actually land the role. You're going to do that every single day. And yeah, they'll reach back out, look at your Loom video, say that they're interested, and your whole goal is booking an interview with them or just trying to get on their team. So that's Twitter. I'm now going to show you Instagram. Instagram will be very, very similar, but honestly, Instagram is going to be the same thing, but I'll just show you on Instagram to make it easy. For some strange reason, my camera isn't showing on Instagram, but we're going to go ahead and literally do the same thing. So please don't text my family members. Again, what you're going to do is you're going to find people that are clearly running offers. So Ecom with Nick, this is a great example of an actual offer owner. Very clear signs in his bio. Nick, Amazon FBA. So he has his name and he has the business that he's actually in. 45K followers, so he's obviously got a lot of followers. In his bio, helping you make an extra 4 to 5 figures a month. So that is a clear sign of a coach. He helps people make an extra 4 to 5 figures a month. This is exactly the person that you want to be working for. 0 to 100K a month. And this is also a very, very, very telling sign. DM me AMZ to learn more. If they have DM me any sort of word in their bio, they are selling a course. Like, there is no other reason that they would have that. They're selling something, right? They're not asking people to DM them for fun or because they love people, right? Also a YouTube link, right? So you're going to message him, right? I don't know what our previous messages are like. I could be exposing myself here. Oh yeah, okay. You're going to literally go back to school and you're going to copy the message and then you're literally going to ping it off. So you're going to send it again. Again, make sure it's the Loom link, and this is what you're going to do. Now, once you're done with that, go into Nick's following list. Okay, so Iman Gadzi, Alex Hormozy, Luke Alexander. Let's go Kishin, for example. Okay, again, here's a guy that's clearly in sales. Head coach, Closer Cartel, which is a sales community. Okay, generated 8 figures in info product sales. Apply below to get coached. So again, don't apply for his coaching. You want to send him the message of appointment setting. Also, don't send Kishin a message because he runs a coaching program and he will only hire from there. Just specifically Kishin, but I don't care who else you text. Who else? Okay, Andrew's World, for example. Exact same thing. Amazon private label. Started from 0. DM me Amazon to start, right? So you're going to just methodically go through and find people that are like that. I'm doing this live. I've never checked Andrew's following, so let's do this. Okay, let's find people. Let's click on somebody random. Augustus Matthew. So probably not going to text him. He doesn't really have anything. He is followed by some big guys though, but you guys aren't going to see that. So just give me a second. We're going to find somebody. Okay, let's go. Geo FBA. What is this? Empowering entrepreneurs to kickstart their Amazon FBA journey. So this is probably going to get a reply if you text this guy. Okay. Yeah, send message. So you would click send message. You'll probably be doing this on your phone, but empowering entrepreneurs to kickstart their Amazon FBA journey. Look, he hasn't got a lot of followers. He's probably not doing a lot of revenue, but it's a guarantee. It's probably a guaranteed job if you text this guy, right? If we send this guy a message, again, he's not got a lot of followers. He's probably not receiving a lot of DMs on a daily basis. If we go ahead and send him the message, he's going to reply and he's going to at least give you an interview. So again, a big thing for us here is just getting an interview. It's just getting on some sort of role, because then we can go to Twitter and we can start posting about our role. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of my Twitter and show you about how when I was posting at the very beginning, what it looked like. Here we go. I'll probably make this a complete separate module as well, just so you guys really nail this. But for example, look at this very first tweet I ever made. I only have one hand. You can see it in the video. I could have sat around, blah, blah, blah. Time to apply this mindset to sales and retire my bloodline. Pretty, like, pretty heavy tweet. Time to apply this mindset to sales and retire my bloodline. So you want to start posting things like this, okay? What else? Just landed my first sales role with a sick mentor of pure hunger. When the student is ready, the master appears, right? I just made up something random. But haven't even quit my 9 to 5 yet, and I'm smashing KPIs. Handing in my notice today. Every type of freedom is on the horizon. So smashing KPIs, this was with a shitty sales role that I landed with the method that I just showed you guys. I was outreaching. I was trying to find, people to work for. I landed that role and I was smashing KPIs, which is KPI is a key performance indicator. It just means if they tell you to send 50 DMs a day and you hit that, right? So I'm smashing KPIs, right? This is honestly the tweet that started everything. 266K views on my fucking 7th tweet or whatever. Yeah. Now here, over 100 messages sent, 2 qualified clients, but more importantly, a lot learned. Same tomorrow. Let's work. Just to be clear, I made no money on this offer that I was posting about. But again, it leveraged me to get a better offer and actually make money. But this is why you can't be focused on the short-term cash, and you can't be annoyed if you don't get a very good offer from the very beginning, because like, why would you, right? You have no skills, you have no, like, there's nothing, right? So you just need to post about it like this. And this is going to be key for actually, again, landing better roles, but also landing a role in the first place. Like what I would do if I was you guys, I don't have a specific tweet to actually show you to give you an example here. But again, you're sending minimum 20 messages a day. I might up that to 50, because 50, that's really not a lot of work. Just talk about how you sent 50 outreach messages for, again, to land your first appointment setting role. Number one, people are actually going to see the tweet, and maybe an offer owner sees the tweet. But number two, when the offer owner sees your good message, your good energy message, maybe he takes a look at the Loom video real quick and then checks your account. He'll see that you're grafting and you're actually doing work and you're doing outreach to land something. And he's going to want to take that work and put it into his offer, right? Again, apply to what was learned yesterday. 25% less messages sent, 2 more qualified bookings. So again, I'm just showing, like, I'm working here, I'm trying to improve, I'm learning, right? That's like basically what I'm doing. Yeah, random tweet, random money Twitter tweet, handed 2-week notice in, stuck in the matrix until it's up. After that, straight Wi-Fi money. So again, just coming up, these aren't, stuff like this is like just showing your mindset. It's just showing, like, I'm going all in here, I'm really going to make it happen. If I see tweets like that and somebody is applying for a role and I actually have a role open, I'm going to at least give them the time of day. I will at least give them an interview. So yeah. Let me see. Best networking advice, blah, blah, blah. Sunday was homework day, reflecting on 600 messages sent, what was learned, what is yet to be learned. Also more sales training absorbed, preparing for when I become a closer, trying to stay humble and honest, learning from everyone around me. So again, like, I'm just documenting literally what I'm doing. This isn't even, I was making no money. I was making zero money. I was talking about messages and I was talking about sales training. You don't need to be making money to post online. The whole goal of your posting here is to show potential employers, potential offer owners, people that can pay you, that you're competent and you're learning and you're doing what you want to do. Sales isn't tough for me. I could send a few DMs. So now, like, this shit, like, I forgot about one of these tweets. Like, I'm just showing that I'm doing sprints. I'm there, at the lake with my dogs, and I'm just showing, like, look, I'm also in shape. I also get things done. Number 1 performer on my last offer, earned $0. I learned so much, it just didn't work out. Just got onboarded to a new killer offer. First commission check coming this week. 5K a month soon. Let's work. So again, at that point, I had landed a new offer and I was actually making money. Woke up to my first commission check. Still in my 9 to 5, but we made it work. Broke any limited beliefs that were left. 3 more days and I'm free from the matrix. So again, this has turned into a kind of old Bolo tweets video. But I'm showing you these to kind of get you in my mindset and my mind of how I was back then, because I was in your position at this point. Right? This is 2 years ago now. It's super cool, actually. But this is the mindset that you need to be in. You need to, like, treat your life like a reality show at the beginning. You don't need to constantly post, and don't worry, you're not going to go viral and have your face all out there. Like, especially with Twitter, your family aren't really going to see it. All your whole goal here is just land the role where you've actually got the capacity to make at least 5K a month, and then you can leverage from there. You don't really ever need to post again. As long as you work hard and you hit that 5K, that offer owner, like, is going to have more friends, and once he sees that you want to progress, he can connect you in, and you can land roles from network after that. But right now, you don't have a network, so you need to post something. You need to get yourself out there on Twitter, and you need to do this outreach. Okay, just quickly typed out exact action steps just to make sure you guys are actually doing the right thing. So, action steps after watching this video: record your Loom video, model it off my one, send it to me for review if you're not totally sure it's solid. Yeah, if you're not, totally sure that you said the right things, or you're coming across correctly, or you just want an opinion on it, I'll check it out. Send me the link to the Loom video. Text me what you feel like you do like or don't like about it, and I'll give my notes on it. So get that done after this, or get that done later today, whenever you have time. Second, attach the video link to this message. So yeah, you want to put this message in wherever you can find it easily every day, so you can just copy and paste it. You can put it maybe in your notes app, or you can text it to yourself on iMessage, just so you can quickly copy it. And again, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, and begin. Follow this video guide. Send 50 outreach messages a day. Shit, didn't mean that. You can try splitting 25 on Twitter, 25 on Instagram, seeing where you get better results. Some of you might already have an Instagram built up, whereas you might not already have Twitter set up. So you'll have more frame on Instagram. If you have posts, if it's clear that you're a living, breathing human, you're actually operating in this world on Instagram, but you're completely zero followers on Twitter, it might make sense to go for Instagram first and build up your Twitter on the side. But for now, just try 25 on Twitter, 25 on Instagram. And whichever one is getting the most responses, like obviously double down on that. While you're doing this, it's probably going to take you about a week to 2 weeks until you actually genuinely land the role. And I will help you guys with it as well. Just make sure to text me whenever you get responses or questions or interview, especially if you land an interview, like text me so I can obviously prep you for it. But document as much as you can. So in another module in school is the social media cleanup. You guys have probably already watched it. I spoke about how you need to be posting at least once daily on your chosen platform. Again, just to reiterate, it's going to shoot your reply rate up. They're going to see you're not just an anonymous account, you're actually putting work in. So again, I touched on that just a second ago. If your Instagram is already built up, they'll see you're a real person, but you can document on Twitter. It's very, very easy to document on Twitter as well. You just take a simple photo and talk about what you did that day. And most importantly, just don't stop this daily ritual until you land the role. It's literally a numbers game. And as you move up the ranks in sales, it does become a skill game, and you can't totally focus on the numbers as much as the beginning. But for right now, this is just a numbers game. Your first goal here is just landing a role where you can at least make your first 1K, 2K, 3K a month. So repeat this daily until you land the role. And once you land the role, you're going to double down on the content. You're going to double down on posting, because again, that's going to give you leverage to take a step into a new role. So that is the outreach strategy. Again, as always, if there's anything unclear or there's any more questions that you need to ask me, text me. Just text me privately on school and I will reply ASAP as soon as I see it. And yeah, let's get the work in. Minimum 50 messages a day. There's no point wasting your time, if you're not doing this. There's no point even like wasting your time watching these videos if you're not going to take action and you're not going to put all of this into play, what I'm telling you. So just make sure you will. But I know anyone in Built by Bolo is going to be a killer. So I believe that you guys are already putting the work in. So yeah, let's work. And again, anything you need, just let me know.